Wednesday to you.
Hello, everybody. Tony. So it's the Growth DataScience staff meeting for December 14th. And just a quick welcome to Tony, who's outside GitLab Engineering Director Shadow for me today.
Hi, everybody.
Right. Neil is not here yet. Somebody want to verbalize Neil's item?
I'm not in the agenda yet.
I will take it. So just following up from one of the items below, there is a new Threat Insights Senior Front-End Engineer starting on January 23rd. And I will leave their name out since this is being live streamed, but they are in Belgium.
Neat. That's great. Lots of starts. So a quick celebration. There's a cool demo of an upcoming secure feature for automatic revocation of leaked personal access tokens that Lucas recorded, as I posted a link there. Neat stuff there. Under nothing under news and events today. This week under big rocks and hot issues. So clarification on next steps for managers for talent assessment. I put a link in there. You can read all the details there. The next due date for calibration is December 22nd at the latest. Please don't wait till the last day. So I think most engineering managers are already aware of this, but in case you're not, now you are. Looking for a volunteer to verbalize item B.
I've got it. I'll take it. So this is from Michelle. So there's an issue that's been spun up for special coverage during the holiday period. So we're looking for volunteers to sign up for shifts underneath the development manager rotation. It's used for incident management and escalations during the holiday period itself. So if you would please take a look, and if you have availability, please sign up.
Thanks, Thomas. So engineering managers, please, if you're not already doing so, track the ask in this issue to document your thoughts on competition gaps. It's not an OKR of mine to do, but I believe it is for Christopher. He's tracking this across all. He didn't cascade it to his direct reports, but it's something that he's tracking. So please do take a look. And in item D, if you haven't done a check-in on % complete on your OKRs and Ally in the last 2 weeks, please do so in the next week. As we all know, lack of updates can make stakeholders assume the worst, such as no progress and it is probably off track due to the lack of info, just kind of human nature. So you haven't done an update. Even if you don't have anything to update, if it's like no progress, say that. That's fine. Then people know. Thomas, you've got item E.
Alrighty, so this is truly a question. We past week or two, we got the new process for offers that adds that additional approval at the end of it. And so I'm curious, for those that have done hiring, how much additional time is that adding to the end of the process? So the thing that caught my attention is that I'm seeing approved offers in Greenhouse, but that doesn't mean that it has gotten that last approval yet. And getting some insight on how that works and how much time it's adding to it was something I'm keenly interested in. So if you've hired yet, if you've done hiring since this is announced, how much time is it adding?
When did this kick in? Do we know?
I thought it already had.
I asked because I had the person I announced that took our offer. Sorry for joining late. It was held up in the contract approval, but it was due to a PTO thing and not necessarily a new process, but something to be aware of. But I don't know.
Okay.
Yours may have gotten in just under the wire on the new process, Neil.
Okay. Yeah,
I've
it
got
sounds like
one
it should
that
have.
is, I've got one that is awaiting this additional approval step myself. And I should hear back this week. If your candidates, if you're in offer approval and your candidate, has a, deadline to make a decision, like they have competing offers, let your recruiter know. They can push the process to go faster. So in hallway, I'll be out in the next 2 weeks. I have a coverage issue here linked in the notes. I've canceled next week's staff's meeting. Does anyone want to volunteer to run the one December 28th? If not, I'll cancel that one too. That's a quick show of hands. Who's gonna attend the December 28th one or 29th and 8th back? Okay, so answered. Cancel. We'll continue to go async. And who is the next on DRI and listing our next outside guest? I know Phil organized, I think the first one where he had some folks from legal on, which was great. Who's got next? Who wants next? If
I was
anyone
gonna
wants
say,
to-
is there a formal list or anything like that?
No, it's just looking for a volunteer each week.
What's the cadence that we're trying to bring in outside guests?
What do you think would work?
Off the top of my head, I think it'd be once a month, once every 2 months.
Anyone want to volunteer to do the one in first week of January? That has an idea of who they might want to have as a outside guest? None yet. Okay. Maybe there will be in the future. If not, so be it. Senator, thanks and gratitude. Thanks, Thomas and Neil, for continuing to compile and present the error and security budget info across all our teams in the weekly engineering allocation meeting. Much appreciated. That's all we had on the agenda. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.